my dear AGORA friends. My name is Petar Matjasic and I'm currently president of the European Youth Forum. First of all, apologies for not being able to attend your autumn AGORA and share the positive AGORA spirit with you in Budapest. I still remember the great fun but also quality debates we had during your February EBM in Izmir. But I hope that with this short video message I can share with you my opinion and views of your network. I was told that you are entering a process of redefining your identity as AGORA, which is always a challenging but at the same time exciting moment in the life of a youth organization. Therefore, I will briefly present to you how I personally viewed AGORA based on my experience and interaction with the organization in the past couple of years, as well as give the perspective of the Youth Forum towards AGORA as one of its more active members. Allow me to first give a short introduction to remind some of you who might not be so knowledgeable about what is the European Youth Forum. The European Youth Forum is an independent, democratic and youth-led platform of youth organizations in Europe, representing international youth NGOs of diverse scope and focus, including student organizations such as AGORA and National Youth Council from across the continent, thus representing the interests of dozens of millions of young people. We are an advocacy platform defending the rights of young people in Europe and raising their voice in youth affairs. As a core issue of youth policy, youth participation in society and in shaping of youth policies at European level, be it in the framework of the Council of Europe or of the European Union, is one of the priorities of the European Youth Forum. The participation of young people in their community, in society and in politics is of key importance if we want to improve young people's living conditions, their opportunities in life, and strengthen democracy and active citizenship in Europe. I'm mentioning these points because I see AGORA as an organization that has over the years worked a lot on the topic of youth participation and active citizenship in Europe. My first contacts with AGORA were as Secretary General of JEF Europe in Brussels and attending one of the I Vote events back in 2009 in Groningen as panelist. As Jeffer, my perception of AGORA was based on the assumption that you have based your logo on ours, with the map of Europe in the circle, that you have a more federal internal structure than us, but that you are less political and more focused on students and fun. This perception has changed when I got to know the organization better, especially your active work and involvement in the European Youth Forum. Now I look at AGORA and see an organization that tries to link formal education issues with youth work, being a provider of non-formal education opportunities to its members, reaching out to a diverse group of young people, an open-minded and inclusive network that offers valuable, concrete advocacy and is not afraid to experiment with new things. As Youth Forum, we are also very appreciative of your involvement in the so-called Youth Employment Action Consortium and the advocacy you're doing to help us secure an appropriate future generation of EU programs on education, training and youth. On the surface, you still come across as positively crazy bunch of people, which I personally highly appreciate, especially because you mix fun with content, something my background organization, JEF, has always done as well. An important identity question for you is whether you are and or want to be a formal education stakeholder, an exchange organization, an advocacy-oriented youth NGO, or a mix of it all, but with a clear thematic focus that could be annual or similar. I'm certain you will discuss these issues at length now in your autumn AGORA, and I wish you to enjoy your time in Budapest and get motivated to become even more active as individuals, as AGORA antennas, and as a pan-European network. Good luck, and looking forward to see the outcomes of your debates and welcome your delegates at the General Assembly of the Youth Forum in Maribor end of November. Bye-bye.